What grievances do people have against the Church of Scientology? We have more on that topic along with all your sports and headlines regulars. That's all up next on the GHS Reporter. Good morning and welcome to the GHS Reporter. I'm Allison Kurtzman.
And I'm Brendan Phillips.
Now, Brendan, how much do you know about the Church of Scientology?
You know, to tell you the truth, I really don't know that much.
Okay. Well, last Sunday there was a protest by an activist group called Anonymous against the Church of Scientology, and Ben Golden went to find out more about the protest.
Surfing the internet, an ideal activity when there's nothing else to do, or simply just to put off some homework. While online, I came across an article about Scientology protests across the globe on February 10th. Intrigued, I went to the Gilderland chapter of the church to see what grievances activist group Anonymous had against the Church of Scientology.
So what exactly are you guys up to here?
Pretty much, we're protesting in front of the Dianetics building in Gilderland. Dianetics being a front for Scientology. Pretty much a cult. They have a very bad reputation for quote-unquote fair play, using any tactic they can without moral judgment from their authorities in terms of retaliating against people who disagree with them and make a point of it, as you can see, scarf hat. I think a lot of the issue most of us have with them and what blew this up would be their habit of charging money for their religious teachings and then going after anybody who attempts to spread them for free.
Church representatives declined to comment on the matter.
Well, we are members of Anonymous. We are here today on February 10th, which was Lisa McPherson's birthday. Lisa McPherson was a Scientologist who, at 36 years old, she got in a car accident in Clearwater, Florida, and wanted to go to a hospital to be checked out. 10 Scientologists showed up at the hospital, took her back to a hotel, signed out against medical advice. Within 15 days, she had lost 47 pounds. She had cockroach bites all over her body, went unconscious. They decided to drive her to a hospital, not the first closest hospital, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, but a hospital 45 minutes away, the first one with a Scientologist doctor in the emergency room where she was pronounced dead.
After McPherson's death in 1995, a medical release from the Church of Scientology stated that she suffered no appreciable weight loss, despite the recorded loss of 47 pounds, and that samples from her autopsy were contaminated. The negligence suit from McPherson's family was settled in 2004.
It's empowering individuals to act in the political arena, because what Anonymous is a collective of individuals, and we organized ourselves, and if we can get this sort of thing going on not just this issue, but on a whole score of issues, then I think that it's really empowering, especially the youth movement and the new media, meaning the internet, just to get the change the world needs to make the world a better place.
Basically, we are not protesting the belief system of these Scientologists, just the fact that, they charge for their religious beliefs and, exploit their parishioners. And so basically, we're doing this in just about every major U.S. city, pretty much all over the English-speaking world, because, they're doing this in Australia. Those are huge. There's a lot going on in the UK, some on the continent, and of course, here in all the big cities, Seattle, St. Louis, everywhere.
Despite the protesters apparently being seen as a threat by the Gilderland chapter of the church, Sergeant Stevens of the Gilderland Police Department believes otherwise.
They absolutely are being peaceful, and it appears that they are protesting well within their rights and under the confines of the law.
At the end of the day, this singular protest did not cause the church to immediately change its ways, but time will tell if the collective protests will have an impact worldwide. This is Ben Golden for the GHS Reporter.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you
weekend, despite a great effort, the girls' varsity basketball team lost to Averill Park in the Suburban Council Tournament of Champions Division II Finals, 38-36. Melissa Winnie led the Lady Dutch with 10 points, and Jen Madsen had 8 points. The boys' varsity basketball team also played Sunday, taking on Tough Colony in the Suburban Council Boys Tournament of Champions Division I Final. The boys won 61-56. Brett Marford had 24 points, and John Terry had 16 points. With the win, the boys finished the season undefeated in the Suburban Council. Taking a look at some of the NBA scores, the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to beat the Orlando Magic 118-111. Larry Hughes had 40 points for the Cavs. The 76ers beat the Mavericks 84-76, and the Spurs beat the Raptors 93-88. Out west, the Golden State Warriors beat the Washington Wizards 120-117. Steven Jackson had 41 points for the Warriors. That's all for today's sports.
The Democratic race for the presidential nomination between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama is continuing to get closer and closer. Due to a few recent victories and endorsements, Clinton and Obama are in a dead heat, with Clinton having only a 27-delegate lead over Obama. Only a month ago, Clinton had over 100 delegates over Obama. To get the Democratic nomination, a candidate must have 2,025 delegates. Clinton right now has 1,148 compared to Obama's 1,121 delegates. That's all we have today for your headlines. Now, Brendan, did you hear about the big storm we're getting tonight?
You know, I sure did. Some snow, some sleet, and some freezing rain.
Yep. Now, I'm really hoping for a snow day. Are you?
Yeah, sure am. Always am.
All right. Now, that's all the time we have for the GHS Reporter. I'm Allison Kurtzman.
And I'm Brendan Phillips.
Stay tuned for your announcements.
Have a great day.